I'm Charlie Blackmon for the Colorado Rockies. I play outfield, but I thought that I was going to be a pitcher. You know, I was a pitcher growing up, and nobody really wanted me to come hit. I wasn't very strong or fast at that time. So when I went to Georgia Tech, I thought I was pretty good. Turns out I wasn't. Division I baseball is a different animal. I didn't know where the ball was going. I couldn't throw strikes. I wasn't throwing hard. I was ineffective. I only pitched one inning my junior year. I didn't make the travel roster, so the team would go on the road to play their games, and I would go up to the batting cage and set up this little net that had the outline of the strike zone, and I would throw all these bullpens, and I would pitch. And man, I could pitch good when no one was around. But, you know, I still never really contributed that first year, my junior year of college. So I left, and that summer I went to play summer ball in the Texas Collegiate League. And I went with another teammate of mine named Sean Devine. And so we're driving out to Texas, and I tell Sean, hey, Sean, I'm going to tell the coach that I'm a two-way player, that I'm like an outfielder, hitter / pitcher. And you know I'm not, and I know I'm not, but he doesn't know I'm not. And I just want to play as much baseball as I can. And worst thing that happens is I don't hit for a lick, and then I just go back to pitching. You know, he went with it. He was okay. So I do. And it turns out I'm not terrible. Maybe 3 or 4 weeks into the summer, I'm leading the team in hitting. Rusty Greer played for the Texas Rangers for 10 years or so, happened to be our coach. And Rusty comes up to me and he's like, hey, I know you keep telling me that you're a pitcher, but I've seen you pitch now, and I don't think you're that good. I really think you can be an outfielder. I think you can do it. So Rusty calls Danny up, our coach at Georgia Tech, tells him, like, hey, Danny, like, this pitcher you sent me turns out to be a pretty good hitter. I think you should let him hit. But anyway, so I finished the summer, come back to Georgia Tech my senior year, and I had this big meeting. In my mind, I built it up. Like, I didn't know Rusty Greer had made this phone call. And so I go in there, I'm really sweating it out, thinking he's not going to let me hit. And I go, hey, Danny, I want to hit. He says, okay, let's do it. So I was kind of taken aback. And I go, all right, sweet. So then we show up to practice that fall. It's going to be my senior year of college. I got to prove people real quick that I can hit, you know, because everybody's looking at me, laughing at me like, oh, well, you're going to hit now. Like, this is the first time people are seeing me hit. But I got pretty nervous about it. So the first at bat I get happens to be against our Friday night guys, like 6'8" left-handed pitcher, like the worst matchup I could possibly get. He falls behind 2-0, and I'm like, all right, well, you know, here it goes. And then, you know, he throws me a 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and I murder it. Just crush this ball, like, way up into the trees. Come back to the dugout. I kind of don't know what to do or what to expect. And I look over, and Danny Hall, our coach, is just laughing. Like, just absolutely laughing. He's like, I can't believe it. Like, I can't believe what's going on. Sure enough, I just kind of never stopped hitting. I ended up having a really good season, and I was able to be drafted probably higher than I should have been after that 4th year of school. I'll never forget the first day I show up, Tri-Cities, and here I am, supposed to be a pretty high draft pick, and the first 2 guys I meet must be a 240 pounds, rock hard muscle, and they're huge. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, is this what professional baseball is like? And it was. Like, my first day, like, everybody was hitting the ball so hard. And here I am, like, I don't even know what bat to swing. Like, they send me in the back, and I'm, like, picking up all these wooden bats. Can't find the model that I'd used in that Texas league, so I got no idea. So I picked up the skinniest, lightest one I could find and go out there the first day and couldn't even hit the ball out of the infield. It was embarrassing, really embarrassing. And I just thought, like, I must have pulled a fast one to get drafted this high because I don't belong on this field. Sure enough, that passed. I got over it. And so I'm playing for the Tulsa Drillers, and I am now trying to leg kick because I'm starting to realize that what I was doing in college, you know, just kind of picking my foot up and drifting forward, you know, I'm just lunging at the ball. And the point is, I've decided I'm going to leg kick, and I'm going to be good at it. I've committed myself to fixing this problem. So I've decided the only way to not overstride is, oh, well, maybe I'll put something in front of my front foot so that I can only step as far as I need to. I'm like, okay, I'll just put a giant brick in front of my front foot. So I go get one of the ground screw guys. We drive around the stadium in a golf cart looking for a cinder block, and I find one. This thing's like 50 pounds. It's super heavy. I would carry it out to batting practice, take it in the cage, drop it down, you know, in the batter's box, take my 5 swings, pick this brick up, and carry it out with me. I kind of wanted to teach myself a lesson, so I carry this cinder block with me everywhere. I even took it on the road, went on the bus with me. So people say, what is that cinder block for? And I would just tell them in short, this is my key to hitting. So I put some athletic tape over the top of my brick and wrote the key to hitting on it. You want to hit, you use this. During games, I would put that cinder block right next to the bat rack so that my bats and the key to hitting could be close to each other. And it was really dumb, but guess what? It worked. After a couple weeks, I kind of started to figure it out. Like that became second nature, not overstride. I remember I hit a double and I look over to the dugout and one of my teammates is hoisting up the key to hitting over his head. So that was kind of our thing. We would like imaginary hoist the cinder block up over your head when you did something good. And that undoubtedly made me a better player. Looking back, I'm glad that my path kind of changed from pitching to hitting. That really enabled me to go to the next level and get me to the big leagues.